So, Caitlin Clark's status for the game today, or game tomorrow, is official. Her status is official. And it is not great, I guess. And, like, look, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all, because at the end of the day, Caitlin being healthy in September means more than Caitlin being healthy in June. And the Indiana Fever have just about like kept afloat. They've kept afloat. Like, even if they lose their next two games, which they might lose even with her, they're 4-6. Then they go and play. She comes back for the Sun, the Valkyries game. They're 6-6. And being 6-6 on the season is what the Aces were last season. Being 6-6 on the season is fine. If they get to 6-6 on the season, they have another 32 games left to play, and I'm confident they win 18 of the 32 minimum. That's being like the most conservative. They win, like, if they win 21 of the 32 games and go 21-11, they're 27-15 on the season, or sorry, 27-17 on the season, which isn't a bad, like, considering the way they're playing and Caitlin Clark's injury. It's not a bad season. But anyway, she's officially out. This isn't Stephanie White.
How about Caitlin? Is she going to be ready for
Oh, not for tomorrow, no. You know, I think for us, it's we've got to work both her and Sophie back into, are they in basketball condition?
So neither of them are playing tomorrow. I would assume maybe one of them is going to play. Maybe they might play against the Liberty, but it's a maybe. It is a big time maybe.
You know, what does it mean to go live? It's one thing to do some shooting drills. It's another thing to get out there on the floor, get back into to movement patterns, rhythm, timing. And so that's what part of, picking and choosing the things that they can be in practice so that we can see their progression. And, both of them being out for long periods of time, you got to work your way back into being game ready.
How long did Sophie Cunningham get injured? When did she get injured? She got injured in the Connecticut Sun game, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right in saying that? She got injured against the Sun. She got injured because it was JC Sheldon. Like, what? Sophie Cunningham's been out a week. Like, she's been out a week. I'm sorry, like, you don't lose that much game conditioning being out a week. You don't, like. She's been out a week.
I know Caitlin was supposed to be reevaluated this weekend. Was she cleared to return to basketball, like activities?
I don't know if cleared is the right word. I mean, we're ready to start ramping back up and make sure, it's completely different when you're just doing one-on-one workouts and when you're out there in 5-on-5, getting up and down the floor, moving laterally. So she's been allowed to do some practicing, not everything.
So yeah, Caitlin Clark's not even close to being back. She's not, like, say by not close, as in she's not, sounds like she's not going to be back for the Liberty game. The fact is she has not been cleared to go 5-on-5. I understand that, like, she's probably going to be, like, back at some stage, but I would assume she's out for the Liberty game because it's 4 days from now. Like, it's 4 days from now. And she's not even gone to 5v5 yet. So at most, realistically, she hasn't been cleared to play 5v5. She hasn't been cleared to do everything. They're not going to practice tomorrow. She's not going to be cleared. If she hasn't been cleared to do everything today, she's unlikely to be cleared to do on Wednesday. Let's just say Thursday, Friday, she's back, which isn't enough time to get her ready for that game on Saturday. They're not going to play her in limited minutes. That's just not the way that's just not the way basketball works. I think they should probably, if she can play, they should play her limited minutes, but that's just not the way basketball works. You've seen it in the NBA. If a player is not 100%, they will not, like, play her. But yeah, it's an interesting one. It is just all around an interesting one. But I think she's going to be out for those two games. And for all of you guys talking about my terrible takes and all, if I predict the exact game that Caitlin Clark's coming back on, I was the only person saying she's going to come back for the Connecticut Sun game. If I end up being right, I want you guys to call me out for my good predictions as well as my bad predictions, because you guys have done nothing but let me know about my dumb predictions, and I've made some dumb predictions over the last while. I've made some real dumb predictions. So if you guys could at least like, give me a shout out for the good ones. I know. Doesn't matter. Keep on hating, lads. Keep on hating. It's that's the thing. That's the thing when it comes to sports talk. It's fun because everyone has different opinions. And I mean this when I say that. If you are a person who makes takes for a living, which I do, and you are right more than 50% of the time, you're in the top 1% of people that make takes, especially if you make hot takes for a living. If you are right with more than 50% of hot takes, then you might be the GOAT. You might be the GOAT with this damn business if you're right with more than 50%. But anyway, let's take a listen to what else she said.
And we're gonna be smart, and we're gonna be cautious, and we're gonna play the long game and work her back in very intentionally.
And Sophie too, she was limited on Friday, and what has she been able to progress and do?
Yeah, she was a little limited today. Again, it's seeing how they do in certain drills and certain actions. Getting them back into game condition. Again, this is an injury that she's aggravated a few times now this season.
Just wear an ankle brace.
And so making sure we're playing the long game and doing it the right way.
For this team, you guys get...
Just wear an ankle brace, Sophie. Just wear an ankle brace. I know long-term ankle braces can weaken your ankles. Just like wear an ankle brace and do rehab in between games. Keep doing rehab. Keep doing rehab and wear an ankle brace. That seems to be the move, if we're being honest. But yeah. Best agent type physicality dream play, but it's not good for player coming back. Sounds like another 1 to 2 weeks before she's ready to play. If she's out a full month, I think it's safe. The MVP is cooked. I think the MVP is cooked because of what Nafisa Collier is doing more than anything else. Look, Nafisa Collier, lads, is leading the WNBA in scoring on 50, 40, 90, and her team is 9-0. Like, come on. There is no scenario. And this is not on Caitlin Clark. Because at this point in time, as great as Caitlin Clark is, she's not Nafisa Collier. She's not putting up 25.5 points, 9 rebounds, and 50, 40, 90 shooting for an undefeated team. Like, she's not Fee Collier. Like, that is just a factual statement. She's not Nafisa Collier. And if you are Nafisa Collier, it is fees to lose. The MVP is fees to lose. And look, I think, again, if she's back in practice, if you look at the Indiana Fever, they have quite a bit of break before that Connecticut Sun game. I think it's a week from now. I think she'll be right maybe a week from now, if we're not mistaken. Like, I think there's no point in overly keeping her out. But I would say she'll be going and playing a bit of 5v5 this week, just not ready for the Liberty game. If I'm not mistaken, sorry, it's a week from tomorrow. It's Tuesday, I think. Because I'm going away. I'm just going on a holiday just to rest because I need to just switch off. I need to just switch off for a few days. So I'm going away on Sunday. I'm coming back Tuesday, and because there's no Fever games on during that spell. But if you look for the Fever, they play the Connecticut Sun on Tuesday night. So it's 8 days from now. She's already back into like shooting drills. So that would make the most sense. Instead of trying to rush her back for a game they're probably going to lose anyway, go get her back for the Connecticut Sun game. Go get her back for the Valkyries game. First game in Golden State against a terrible Valkyries team. And you might be saying, oh, the Valkyries aren't that bad. They are if they lose Janelle Salone. Janelle Salone, Temi, and Julie Vanloo are all gone. And Chechi Zandalasini, they're all gone. So yeah, they are a pretty bad team. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys.